Hey y'all, welcome to a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And what I've got for you today is a brew out of Nolensville, Tennessee, by the Mill Creek Brewing Company. Little Darling Citrus Infused Wheat Beer. And I've done several of Mill Creek's brews and I've enjoyed them all. I really like shouting out my Tennessee breweries when I can. I just love beer, y'all, and there are so many breweries. There's so many in Tennessee that there's some that I've still never heard of in Tennessee. But when I find one, I like to shout them out and review their brews. I've been pleased with Mill Creek. And I've done several of their brews. But we're going to see what this citrus-infused wheat beer is like today on a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. Let's see what we got here. It's a pretty color. Pretty light straw gold color. Look at that. Dadgum. Look at that. I love it. That is a beautiful bright beer. Look at that. Dadgum. Beautiful. Beautiful golden brew. Look at that. Light straw gold. Nice and bright. Now, wheat beers typically have a little haze to them. So I'm going to give this can a good swish before we get to the bottom of it. Because I don't have any haze at all right now. I'm getting a citrusy aroma coming off the head. It says it's citrus infused, but it don't tell me what kind of citrus on here. All it's got is a stupid government warning, telling me where it's brewed, millcreekbrewing.com, Mill Creek Brewing Company, millcreekbrewingco.com if y'all want to go check them out. It's a 4.5% ABV, but it doesn't tell me what kind of citrus it's infused with or anything like that, but I can detect it in the head. The aroma coming off that head, I can smell it. Beautiful straw gold brew, y'all. That is just a beautiful brew. I love it. Let's see, I'm going to give a can a good swish. Let's see if it clouds it up any. Yep, it's already started to cloud up. Look at that. That last pour got a little cloud in it. Wheat beers always typically have a little haze to them. Watch this. Yeah. See that? Yeah, that's what I expected. But a lot of wheat beers, and of course, I don't know what causes the haze in wheat beer, but you give that can a good swish. If you got a wheat beer and you give it a good swish, before bottle or can, whatever, give it a good swish before you pour the rest of it in there, you get that haze. I don't know what it is about wheat beers that makes that haze settle in the bottom of it, but I like to give it a good swish, and I do that for most beers anyway. Just give them a good swish, just to see if there's any haze that comes out of them. Most bright beers, non-wheat beers, will not have that haze. Your hazy IPAs are going to have it. And if they don't, you give a can a good swish, it will. But yeah, that hazed it up a bunch when I gave that can a good swish. Nice and hazy. And that head, it has a citrus, just a very mild, subtle citrusy flavor in that head. Man, that's a pretty brew. Just a straw gold. Got that haze from the can swish there. I just love beer, y'all. It's such a fun thing to me to try different beers and the different experiences you get out of beer. whether it's a wheat beer or your typical barley beer, your dark beers, your porters, your stouts. Man, they all are unique and vary in the way they were brewed and things of that nature. I just enjoy experiencing it, y'all. It's so much more fun than just being stuck with, this is a beer I drank and this is the only beer I drank. Well, that's fine. I mean, to each his own. I just like to try different stuff, man, and it's so much fun. I just love it. All right, so this Little Darling citrus-infused wheat beer by Mill Creek Brewing Company out of Nolensville, Tennessee, is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way. I'm right there with you. I do the same thing, y'all. Cheers, brothers and sisters. I can't detect what kind of citrus it is. It's got a citrusy flavor that's very subtle in the body, but you can't tell whether it's orange, lemon, grapefruit. It doesn't really have a distinctive enough flavor to tell what kind of citrus is in it. You can just tell it's citrusy. As far as the wheat beer is concerned, I can't really taste the breadiness in it for a wheat beer. I can't taste, like a lot of wheat beers you can detect the either a wheaty flavor or a bready type flavor. I'm not getting that in this one. However, I will tell you, it's just smooth and it's good. It's good beer. 4.5% ABV, real easy to drink. I mean, I almost killed it when I started. It's a really good beer. But I wish I had information on what it was brewed with. You know, what kind of citrus it's infused with, because you can't really tell. You can tell it's a citrusy flavor, but it's not tart like a lemon. It's not tart like an orange or got the bitterness of a grapefruit or any of that kind of citrus thing you would think about. You can't detect, what kind of citrus is in it. Now, I could have probably went to the website and got information, but I used to put the websites for these breweries up there on YouTube, but YouTube decided they wanted to be dickheads, and I put one up there one time and they told me it was sexually explicit and all this kind of crap, and it wasn't. For whatever reason, you can copy and paste it in your dadgum, menu bar or whatever, and it takes you to the website for the beer. So I don't know why they said it was sexually explicit or whatever. I fought over them and never got any responses, none of this kind of crap. YouTube is just, they're a bunch of dickheads. But anyway, so I don't put the URLs up there anymore because they're just buttholes. But this is a good brew. Citrus infused wheat beer. It's got the haze of a wheat beer. You can detect the citrus, but you can't really tell what citrus it is. I'm going to score this one an A-. It's a good brew. So if you get a chance to try some Mill Creek brews, I've been satisfied with all of them. Mill Creek has some good brews. Out of Nolensville, Tennessee. It's about 30 minutes away from me here. And I used to live in Nolensville, actually, back when I was a kid. So anyway, give them a shot if you ain't never. All right, y'all, it's been a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday this week. I love and appreciate y'all. I'll be back tomorrow for a Fridays Are For You. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers, brothers and sisters.